We are doing Boost.
Drinking, reviewing.
We've seen this for a while.
Avoided these for a while.
Exactly. So this is the cheap one that they seem to have in most of the corner shops and things. We just had a look on their website and they said, like, why pay more? So they're pretty clearly positioning themselves.
The second most popular energy drink in the UK. Why pay more for the same taste, they said.
Same taste as...
So we don't know, we see what they taste like, I guess.
That, yeah.
55p a can though, that's quite cheap. You got to admit.
It's cheaper
that's
than
also troubling.
Unnamed.
Oh yeah. Right, shall we go for it? Well, it's a typical kind of urine colour.
Oh, that is not a good smell.
No, it smells a bit more potent than any of the others I think we've done.
Yeah, it's got a bit more.
It has a bit more kind of sting to it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's kind of blunt
It does
force.
sting your nostrils. Cheers. Right. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as the smell.
I was expecting worse.
The smell hurts.
There's this kind of weird fluffiness at the back of the throat.
That's your hair.
The back of the throat.
It's just really sour, isn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me. Do you remember those sweets, Toxic Wastes?
Yeah. It's nowhere near that sour.
No, but it has that same kind of feel almost. I mean, no, it's nowhere near as sour. So we used to.
Do you remember the slush puppies?
Oh yeah, sour slush puppies.
Yeah,
the mild ones.
And then you could bribe them to put extra sour stuff in.
Yeah, before we did that.
Yeah, yeah, it's not as bad as.
It's quite. There's a lot of kind of flavour at the front of the mouth, and it's not particularly nice. At the back of the mouth, there's no real flavour, but quite a nice texture.
It doesn't have as strong a taste as Red Bull, I would say. So the fact that it's clearly that kind of flavour.
The same flavour, but just less of it.
What are we comparing to? So Red Bull and then all the other non-flavoured ones, really.
You could also compare it to Relentless Origin, the Standard Monster.
That's the one, the Rockstar one.
But yeah, there's actually not a lot of flavour, it's just quite sour. And a little bit of that bubblegummy taste.
I think it's fairly inoffensive, really.
Yeah.
Well, their website's quite fun. I mean, let's get their website back up again. Right.
So, as opposed to the kind of typical energy drink website where it's full of sports advertising and women wearing very little, and that what little they are wearing is sports advertising. Their website is kind of humour-based. It's got some.
It's quite childish in a way. Or
browser games.
There's a lot of colour. Like it's quite cheerful.
The other thing is they keep using the phrase "massive energy." Yeah. Like,
I guess
do they mean energy or do they mean mass? Do they mean So do the
massive energy is quite an advanced topic in physics, really.
Yeah. So I think
really
essentially, I think it's an energy drink trying to deal with superstring theory.
Yeah, their concept of energy is interesting. There was also the energy without the calories, which
one of the characters in the games drinks the like sugar-free boost because she wants to get the energy without the calorie.
Anyway, verdict on this one.
Acceptable.
It's acceptable.
Maybe inoffensive.
There's not a problem with it.
No, it's really sour, and that is a bit offensive.
Okay.
But it's about as offensive as you'd expect for an energy drink.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Certainly not. Yeah, it's better than I expected.
There's nothing disgusting or bad about it. It's more than passable, though.
Acceptable.
Compared to some of those, acceptable.
Acceptable.
Cool. I'm still not sure what you mean by fluffy.
I don't really know how I can explain it other than fluffy.
It's very fizzy.